Or would you believe it if we told you that Gautam Adani managed to recover his wealth to the tune of $100 billion within a single year? Quite astonishing, isn't it? Well, that's the marvel of Gautam Adani's wealth recovery story. In the early months of 2023, the Indian billionaire faced a significant loss due to a short seller onslaught. But like a phoenix rising from the ashes, Adani's net worth increased by $2.7 billion to a whopping $100.7 billion. This staggering recovery catapulted him back into the exclusive club of individuals with fortunes exceeding $100 billion. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, this feat places Adani as the 12th richest person in the world, just a step below his fellow countryman, Mukesh Ambani. Yes, you heard it right. Gautam Adani's wealth recovery story is nothing short of a financial marvel. The road to recovery wasn't an easy one for Adani, but he managed to navigate it with finesse. It all started in early 2023. A storm was brewing for Gautam Adani, the Indian billionaire, as he faced a short seller onslaught. This led to a significant erosion in his fortune, dropping it to a low of $37.7 billion. His flagship company, Adani Enterprises Limited, saw its market value plunge by over $150 billion. These were challenging times indeed, but as they say, every cloud has a silver lining. Adani Enterprises, in response to these events, embarked on a strategic journey to court back lenders and investors, which spanned several months. The company focused on paying off debt, allaying regulatory fears, and rebuilding trust. And it seems that their efforts bore fruit. The first significant sign of recovery came when the Qatar Investment Authority committed over $500 million to Adani's cause. This was a vote of confidence in Adani's vision and the potential of his enterprises. But the good news didn't stop there. Total Energies SE, a major player in the energy sector, bet $300 million on a joint venture with Adani Green Energy Limited, the conglomerate's green arm. This further strengthened Adani's position, showing the world that he was back in the game. More support flowed in when Rajiv Jain's GQG Partners LLC put about $4 billion into Adani Group enterprises. This influx of capital was a lifeline for Adani, providing him with the resources needed to steer his companies back on track. Meanwhile, Adani Green was making moves of its own. It began talks to raise roughly $500 million via dollar bonds, marking its first international offering since the Hindenburg Report. This was a clear sign that Adani's enterprises were regaining their footing in the global market. All these efforts culminated in a significant milestone in January of 2024. Adani Enterprises shares increased following the Supreme Court of India's ruling that no further investigations were necessary. The local markets regulator was directed to complete an investigation into the business within 3 months. This decision was a significant boost for Adani, clearing the path for his companies to continue their recovery. With the influx of capital and the Supreme Court's decision, Adani's net worth began to climb. His wealth increased by $2.7 billion, pushing it back over the $100 billion mark. This marked the highest level since the accusations of deceit and market manipulation. By the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, he's currently the 12th richest person in the world, just one place below his fellow countryman, Mukesh Ambani. Adani's fortune is still almost $50 billion below its 2022 top, despite Ambani's having reached a new high earlier this month. In the end, Adani, who lost more money than anyone in 2023, has recovered $16.4 billion this year. This makes him one of the wealthiest super-rich individuals Bloomberg tracks to make the most gains. Despite the hurdles, Adani's determination and strategic moves led to a remarkable recovery. A significant boost to Adani's recovery came from an unexpected quarter: the Supreme Court of India. This statement sets the stage for an intriguing turn of events that played a pivotal role in Gautam Adani's financial rebound. When the storm of the short seller onslaught was at its peak, Adani Enterprises found itself in the crosshairs of regulatory scrutiny. The company's market value plummeted and the billionaire's net worth followed suit. However, as the saying goes, after the storm comes the calm. The Supreme Court of India, in a landmark judgment in January, ruled that no further investigations were necessary into the business operations of Adani Enterprises. This verdict was a shot in the arm for Adani, who was striving to rebuild his empire. The court's decision was not just a legal reprieve, but also a confidence booster for the market. The shares of Adani Enterprises, which had been on a roller coaster ride, responded positively to the court's ruling. They surged, marking an 8-day consecutive rise, a trend sparked by the company's impressive profit report. This ruling also had a ripple effect. It sent a message to investors, both domestic and foreign, that Adani Enterprises was back in the game. It reassured them that the company was on solid legal ground and that their investments were safe. This confidence was reflected in the increased investments in Adani Group companies, contributing significantly to Adani's wealth recovery. Moreover, this verdict also played a role in strengthening India's position as a favorable investment destination. It showcased the country's robust legal system, capable of safeguarding investor interests. This, in turn, reinforced the positive sentiment towards the Indian stock market, further supporting Adani's recovery. The Supreme Court's decision was therefore more than just a legal victory for Adani. It was an endorsement of his business acumen and a testament to his resilience in the face of adversity. It signaled the beginning of a new chapter in his wealth recovery journey and set the stage for his return to the Billionaires Club. The Supreme Court's decision marked a crucial turning point in Adani's wealth recovery journey. It was the dawn of a new era, one that saw Gautam Adani reclaim his place among the world's wealthiest individuals. While Adani's recovery is impressive, it's part of a broader wealth explosion happening in India. As the world's eyes turn towards India, we're seeing an unprecedented surge in wealth. This isn't just about Adani, it's a nationwide phenomenon. The Indian stock market is brimming with potential, and this hasn't gone unnoticed. Major international players, from Morgan Stanley to Goldman Sachs Group Inc., have all declared India as the top investment location for the next decade. So, what's driving this wealth explosion? A key catalyst is the increased attention from foreign investors. Their interest and consequent investments are supporting the country's stock market, further fueling India's economic growth. But let's not forget about our main man, Gautam Adani. He isn't just a spectator in this wealth explosion. He's an influential player. Adani's role extends beyond his personal wealth recovery. His empire, which ranges from media, airports, data centers to green energy, is an integral part of India's economic landscape. Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself has recognized the importance of these sectors in achieving India's long-term economic objectives. Adani's ventures align with these objectives, making him not just a participant but a facilitator of India's wealth explosion. In the wake of his own recovery, Adani's companies have received significant investments. The Qatar Investment Authority committed over $500 million. Total Energies SE placed a $300 million bet on a joint venture with Adani Green Energy Limited, and GQG Partners LLC put approximately $4 billion into Adani Group enterprises. These investments not only signify faith in Adani's business acumen, but also in the potential of the Indian market. Adani's rise from the ashes, his resilience in the face of adversity, and his role in India's wealth explosion all serve as a testament to the opportunities that lie within India. Adani's recovery and India's wealth explosion go hand in hand, painting a promising picture for the country's economic future. India's wealth boom is not just a fleeting moment in time, but a sign of the economic prowess the country is set to display in the coming years. And at the heart of it, you'll find Gautam Adani, steering the ship of India's economic future. Adani's journey to billionaire status is a fascinating one, marked by determination and strategic risks. Gautam Adani, a young man in his early 20s, decided to leave college in the 1980s. He had a vision, a dream to make it big. His first venture into the diamond trade in Mumbai was just the beginning. But it was his focus on coal and ports that paved the way for his meteoric rise. Over the years, Adani expanded his empire, making strategic moves into various sectors, not limiting himself to one avenue. His business spread across media, airports, data centers, and a significant stake in green energy. These are sectors that Prime Minister Narendra Modi believes are pivotal to achieving India's long-term economic objectives. Adani's journey is not just about building a business empire. It's about spotting opportunities, taking calculated risks, and having an unyielding determination to succeed. From college dropout to billionaire, Adani's journey is a testament to his determination and business acumen.